Open the settings again real quick.
I think the add device again. Not there.
No. Hello.
There it is.
Hit cancel.
Try to spike.
And view more devices. Okay, go to there. And hit remove. And then we're gonna go back to add device. Sorry, try to do it one more time.
Yeah. And I wondered why you came the other way.
Okay, we're good. Thank you. All right, sorry. Just hit done. Yeah, we lost it on the screen, but we're back.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's start with roll call. David, you want to start?
David Bechtel.
Susan McLaughlin. Tish Gallagher.
Jamie Myers.
It's
Jackie Metz, can you hear me?
And Mill. And Jackie Metz. Yes, thank you, Jackie. Mill.
Yes.
Sarah.
I'm here. Oh, yeah, I'm here, yes.
Please note that Milt Draper is present. Approval of minutes from 4/28/2026.
I'll make the motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I love hearing her little voice coming through there.
Okay, good.
Mr. Draper, do you have a report?
Nothing's really, everything's good so far. The house on East Second Street, the one that was burned out, they're back. We're working on getting it back into what it needs to be. So they're working on that.
Okay, I noticed there were a couple letters to the editor about concerns about overgrown yards. Luckily, they can't see into my yard right now.
Yeah.
Is that anything to be concerned about?
Most of the ones I think we've already talked to the people and had them taken care of. Some of them were just, as far as I knew, they were taken care of. One on, there was no one on.
Yeah, there was one
Second
that
Street,
wasn't founded to be actually overgrown. That was probably referenced
Yeah.
in the letters to the editor.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, dog park update. Antonina, correct me if I'm wrong, the price came in a lot higher than
Yes.
you had budgeted, so you're working on getting the money for that, and it probably won't be till
At least next year, yeah. So
2027.
yeah, I did the pre-application for the ORPT grant, which is the Outdoor Recreation Parks and Trails, and I did that back in May. We were invited to apply, and that grant is due by September. So we'll submit that, and then there's a couple other smaller grants that we've applied for and are in the process of applying for. So hopefully we get something and can fund the entirety of it to at least get the fence installed and then work through other aspects of it, like signage, seating, things like that.
What kind of fence are you putting?
Well, that's the $1 million question. Where it will definitely fit within the historic area, but we're just trying to determine what material to use.
So it won't be one of those
It won't be like a
anchor chain link fence.
No. It'll be like, it'll look like, steel. It'll be like a wrought iron type of look, yeah.
How high will it be?
In the small area, I think 4, and then the small dog park area 4, and then the large dog park area 6.
Good.
Yes, but we're working through the different prices and different materials, so to narrow down the best option. But we definitely don't want it to have like a slightly top. We want it to be flat, in case any dogs jump or anything like that. Have to account for like the gates for the entrance, and then like to make sure that the lawnmowers can get through. So including all that in the specs.
And how like wide especially the small dog
Exactly.
area.
You have to make
Right.
it handicap accessible for people coming in.
Yes.
They're ADA.
There is even for dog parks, huh?
I would think.
I believe so. And the broader goal for that area is to, improve the parking lot that is on, the one side of the dog park, and then eventually improve the sidewalk, which is non-existent right now, but add one, and then improve the street over there.
Oh, good. Yeah, that street's getting pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
It's got a big hole in it.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, those holes slow me down, which is probably a good thing.
Right.
Can
Alright.
you tell me what the price is?
Oh, yeah, we talked about it at the budget meeting, so it's out there. The most recent one at the time that I had gotten was 89,000. Then I just got another one last week, and it was like 189,000.
That's for the fence.
Yeah, it just depends on the material. So like aluminum is a little cheaper, steel's way higher.
But a lot sturdier too.
Right. So just trying to make those decisions of which one we choose.
Yeah.
So that's why we don't currently have enough money allocated to that, and we're looking for other funding opportunities. So,
Yeah.
we're working through it, but we're hopeful that we'll get something. I think it's a positive sign that we were invited to apply for the ORPT.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Articles for the weekly. Last time, I think we had talked about, and Jackie, correct me if I'm wrong, we had kind of talked about doing one on balance, an article on balance. And you looked into it, and then I got thinking that maybe it would be just as good to have people come to the health fair.
And I was thinking the same thing, Tish. I talked to my physical therapist. It's been a while since I've been there, but he actually talked to the owner of Performance PT, and they are willing to come out and do a demonstration. And I thought, well, if they're willing to do that, maybe they will, have a table at the health fair.
Right, and we could even put up a sign demonstration at 1 PM or whatever. I did send something to Performance PT.
Okay.
And what I think was just a canned response back, but we sent the information on, then, the full packet of information to them. So I don't know whether we've heard back from them or not, but we did do that, so.
I don't think.
Okay, well, I can reach out to Cody because he's the physical therapist that talked to the owner and make sure that they receive the information. And as soon as we get a definite date and time and everything, I can pass that on to him to pass on to the owners.
Well, we have a definite date and time.
Yeah.
So,
September 18th. So before you do that, Jackie, if I may, we did reach out and get connected with the PT program. I think it's at Dell Tech. For UT. But
That would be a PT assistant
it
program.
might be PT assistant, but they offered to come and do balance testing. So if you go up to their table, they could do something like that, or they could do like strength testing. So I don't know if you want to have both options or just the one.
And what is it that comes to the senior center? Because they do something with balance.
Oh, that's a matter of balance. That's a 8-week long
Oh.
program or something,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
or 6 weeks or whatever. It's several weeks anyway. That's a good program. And there is another idea for an article, and we'll get to that when we get under new business. So I think we can move on unless anybody has some ideas for something they think we need to hit on right now. I was thinking of doing something about the cyclosporiasis. But I think Terry beat us to it, so she gets articles from here and there and puts them in, so I think she beat us to it anyway. Tick signage update. We had talked about putting some tick signs up because they are awful this year. We were walking down along the Broad Dyke the other night, and I looked, and Fred had a tick crawling on his neck. I mean, how did it get up there
Right,
that
right.
fast, and Jamie created the sign, and where are we with those?
We are in the process of ordering them and hope to get them soon, and then we'll work the chest to put them up in the park.
Okay, great.
Great.
Just Battery Park?
Yeah, we could probably put them up in the smaller parks too, especially the ones that butt the woods.
And then the
Park.
entrance to, the industrial trail, like the Jack Markell.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I'll talk to the county about that.
Especially right at that, right at Newcastle Elementary.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. How long does it usually take to make them once they're ordered?
This will be the first time we're gonna order something like this, I'm not quite sure.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes we make, oftentimes we make signs in-house, but this is a lot more detailed, so we'll probably outsource them. Yeah, so hopefully it'll be a quickish turnaround, a week or so.
What's the size?
Oh. Like a piece of paper, right?
Yeah, like when I kind of like envisioned it to be like 8.5 by 11 when I.
But it's bright yellow,
Mhm.
so it gets
Better
your
get-
attention.
yeah.
And I think it had a tip on it.
It has a real tip.
Tape on it.
I mean, like a picture, not a drawing.
Holographic.
Not a real tip.
We got a
Scratch
hole
stick.
on there.
Yeah.
A, B,
Good.
It's been like a month, but I'm pretty sure I covered all the things that we wanted. I just can't picture it right now, but
It's okay.
Communicable disease update, man, there's a lot going on. It's crazy out there. The cyclists, we are one of the states now, I think there's 46 states that have reported cases, including Delaware. But we don't have a lot of them. And it seems to be slowing down, like out in Minnesota
Michigan.
and Michigan where it's
couple
really
deaths.
bad, yeah. And they did just have the first 2 deaths from that. Measles, Delaware has reported their first cases of measles in unvaccinated individuals, down in Dover. And they are, the public health has plans or is already putting out the van with immunizations and that kind of vaccines. So they're on it. But we can't make people take it either, so. COVID, it has been returning every summer and it's been slow this year, but there is now a slow uptick. Sorry about that uptick, nationwide. So they think that we're in the beginnings of the summer COVID fun for this summer. Hopefully it will be a light summer. The other thing that I just wanted to note was the Legionnaire's disease in New York, which was actually quite a large outbreak with about 94 or 96 people, but 79 of them were hospitalized. So a lot of people hospitalized, and I think the last time I saw there were 8 deaths.
I've seen that in one.
Yeah, so it's.
since the original one.
Hmm?
Since the original, the namesake of the.
Right, I remember when that
I do
happened
too.
in Philly, yeah, that's where it got its name. So I will write those up and send them to Terry to put in the paper, just that we talked about those. Anybody have any comments or concerns?
So Legionella looks like just a general illness initially, and that's probably part of the problem. It's not diagnosed early enough, leading to the deaths. If it's treated early, it's usually very treatable.
Right,
So,
and I didn't see the age groups, but I would suspect they were older folks.
it's usually older folks, yeah. But I think there were some 75 buildings that were cited in New York as having it. So it's quite a large outbreak.
And it's hard to clean up, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, you have to sterilize
Like the air system.
their air systems, exactly, and their cooling systems. So it's very difficult. It's a lot of work. In regard to cyclosporiasis, It's probably underreported because you have to order a specific test. It doesn't come in one of the regular tests that we usually use. So the physicians have to know that, have to suspect it and order that particular test, otherwise it can be missed.
So I'm sure it's probably underreported.
I think it's underreported.
I went to lunch at a Mexican place with a friend who's elderly, older than me. And her taco came with shredded lettuce and she asked, where's the lettuce come from? And they said Mexico. And she asked him if she could get a taco without it. I had already been eating something with the shredded lettuce on it, so I continued, but doesn't mean it was from that particular farm, Taylor
Right.
Farms or whatever, but you know, she was being careful.
But who knows?
Well, was Taylor the farm or was Taylor the distributor?
The distributor is what I thought.
Yeah,
it's
I think it's both.
distributor.
They think they grow some of their own
Or
and
do they?
outsource some. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I saw. But I've been hearing a lot about the hydroponic lettuce that's supposedly not affected. So hopefully you can find some of that.
And more expensive.
I stopped
Yeah.
eating that
Stop eating lettuce.
for a
Yeah.
while.
Just stopped eating it.
Yeah, I guess, you know, I thought, you know, I can do it now.
Just roll the dice.
Hmm? You had a
Just
salad.
rolling the
today?
dice. Oh, I never stopped eating lettuce.
All right, I received an email a while ago from Council Chairperson Suzanne Souter, who was concerned about hoarding in town and the fact that hoarding can lead to issues related to health. I guess such as mice and rats, as well as fire.
Right.
And she wondered about us doing an article on hoarding and its relationship to health in the community.
It's really difficult.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it
because it's
really-
again,
it's-
it's often a mental
Yeah.
health issue,
You
isn't it?
know, and you just get, help them clean it up and then you leave and they're pulling stuff back in. Yeah, it's really, it's not easy to,
Sort of like my desk.
you know.
So I didn't know whether anybody might be interested in exploring an article on hoarding
Maybe like we should wait till after we get the healthcare out
out of the way.
Yeah,
I think that's a good idea.
I have.
Unknown caller.
Scribble that down, that we're gonna delay that until after, and hope we don't have any other problems, so
Yeah,
delay until
I know.
post.
What brought this up?
I think the house, wasn't there a lot
Yes.
in the house that
On
was
Second
on
Street.
fire?
Us.
Mhm.
So that, yeah, it came soon after that, it's been a while.
So if you had come to the basement of my house after my husband died, off his wood, it would have looked like a hoarder was there.
I mean, a lot of people live like that and it's just, a lot of people don't see other people's houses and I've probably,
I've been to houses where
Well,
there,
you're in a lot of
Yeah.
houses.
Yeah.
so-
I mean,
yeah, I mean, it's hard.
even it doesn't matter demographic, region,
Mhm.
I mean, I'm going to places in Greenville that I'm like, wow, this is a mansion, and we get inside and I'm like, wow.
There's a tiny little path.
Yep.
There's a couple that I've been in on Route 9, you know, deliver food or went to talk to them, it's not easy. And you say, oh, would you like some help? For what? You know, because they just don't see it.
Yeah.
And they can't do that because that belonged to the other or something.
And I don't think we can do much with an article except make people aware
Yeah,
of the fact that there are real health concerns related to it, and if there are some resources, share the resources. But let's put that off because we are gonna be a little bit busy. So the health fair, is the 19th of September. We have, the last I heard, 8 confirmed, but there might be more now.
Yeah, we now have 17, I think. Yeah, 17
confirmed
non-city confirmed.
Already.
Yeah,
And I just heard today that Brian Mataway and the person from the blood bank met with senior
Natalie.
center, with Natalie in the senior center.
yes.
And, you know, to just look at the space and talk about what they might need and what needs to be put before they leave. So that's taken care of.
Yeah, so if I may, the health fair will take place at the firehouse like last year. And then across the street at the senior center is where the blood bank will be, because they won't have their mobile van. And so we'll have 2 locations.
Right.
That's right, you know.
That's nice though, cause that gives more, like chair time.
Exactly.
That was the only downside to the last one was like, I think people thought they could like get in, get out faster.
Right.
How many did we have last year?
Vendors.
29?
Yeah, it was like 30 to 35.
Yeah.
So we can
I hope-
definitely
I
help.
hope mine went through, I think it did.
Yes, we got yours.
Okay,
Thank you. For St. Vincent de Paul.
yeah.
Mhm.
And did CCD go through? If it didn't.
Not yet, but I know
Okay.
we sent them an outreach,
Okay, I'll.
but we don't have their confirmation yet.
Okay, I'll do that with them,
Okay, thank you.
because we have that thing in the street coming up too. And-
Yes.
Yes.
Pause for People has confirmed, so they'll be sending some doggos to walk around. And with the blood bank being across the street, if we can have 2 pause people there at the same time, we can send one across the street to be at the blood bank,
Mhm.
and then the other one can circulate.
I wrote blood bank and senior center. My phone changed it to bloodbath and senior center.
I hate when it changes.
I-
All the time.
Like, does
You
that
look at
make
it.
sense? Well, I guess
Yeah.
it.
Bloodbath, really?
Yeah.
Sue, are we gonna have a table with St. Vincent de Paul again this year?
Yes, I already put in the application
Okay,
and she said it's already submitted, so we're one of the confirmed. Which
okay.
will help in our
Roll
meeting.
call.
They did not,
Or, with Delaware Behavioral Health.
not yet.
How about, the police with the, should
The
know,
senior roll call.
no, the one my son works at. Not the county, I
Oh, the
can't,
county police?
the county police that go out,
No.
what's it called?
The mobile crisis.
Oh, mobile crisis. No, we did not have that. We have the National Alliance on Mental Illness, but
Okay.
I know that Megan reached out to you, right?
Yes.
Yes, so we are gonna do a second, we've been doing outreach over the past month. And she's gonna do a second outreach either tomorrow or Monday. To the organizations we've already reached out to. We've reached out to like 70 organizations already, so.
Well, the city has the same thing with the police and up here,
Right,
so,
but they're, you know, it's helpful to have the county too,
Yeah.
so we'll reach out to them. So mobile crisis,
well, they're not moving crisis, they're called, oh my God, I can't even.
what the two that you said?
I said, no, I don't know.
Okay,
Mhm.
Oh.
I'll email it to you.
okay,
Or it might come to me with me.
all good, thank you.
That's what we call them, so I don't know.
Oh, you do,
I'm not sure. They probably have a different title then.
you do.
Yeah.
At our last meeting, we talked about a evaluation form for
The vendors.
vendors. And Susan and Jackie said they would do that, and then when Susan talked to me about it, she said the survey, and I was thinking the other survey, and I said, that survey doesn't need anything. So then I felt bad because I told them they didn't need to do it. And then I realized that they did need to do it. So I hopped on and asked AI. And it gave me some good stuff, and I thought, oh, I can do this. And then at the bottom, it said, would you like me to design a survey for you? So we have a survey that AI did. It's short, and this is pretty big print and all, so we might even be able to get it all on the front of a page, but certainly on the front and a little bit on the back. And I think it looks pretty good, but we'll pass it around so you can see it. I meant to get copies and I forgot, sorry.
Yeah.
Do
My
you want
bad.
it to be like a physical form that we'll have on site
I think we should
Give it to
do
the
both a paper one and a
and a Google form?
Google form, yeah.
Okay,
Give them a QR code or something to
Yeah.
whatever a address and if that they can click on, maybe they'll just do it quickly.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's
I think it looks really good. My only suggestion would be to maybe solicit interest in moving, when we move the fair to the spring next year. Like what's your likelihood to participate?
No, it's number 10. Would your organization participate in this house fair again?
And we can put the
Yeah,
date.
but
And
if we
we could
put a
We could
potential,
put potential and then the date.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just because this is now the second year we're having it in September, but just kind of like a heads up that we'll move it in the coming year.
Right.
But that looks great.
What's the time?
10 to 1. Last year it was 10 to 2, but the 1 to 2 time was really not very many people.
Mhm.
And people
It was
started
quiet.
packing up
Yeah.
and so we just made a kind of executive decision to make it 10 to 1.
Okay.
And I think that's enough time and a lot of people probably would like that better since they are giving up part of their Saturdays.
Right.
Sure.
Last year we had a table for the Board of Health
Yes.
and we'll do that again.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need to fill out the form?
Yeah, we'll do that for you.
Okay, good.
Yeah, if you can have the board.
If we get a whole lot of people, we can maybe combine
Yeah,
our table with the city or something like that, but
Yeah, I think we were like next to each other, so we
Right.
could all like work.
We could all
For like
scrunch in.
that many other
Right.
tables.
anything else that we need to talk about right now? Except for number 4 with a proposed date for the health fair in 2027.
well, just a couple of other updates
Yes,
for
let's-
this year. We did get Wawa to commit 240 soft pretzels to give out, so we'll have that. We have also reached out to Chick-fil-A, Pliables, and BJ's to get food donations and Walgreens for the water again. And then we'll be reaching out to the farmer's market for fruit again, because that was a big hit last year.
That was, yeah.
Who's gonna do that?
I will,
Oh, okay.
yeah, unless you would like to. We have a letter drafted if you want to send it.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Okay, the Christiana Mobile Health Van is not able to attend. We filled out all their forms, but we're waiting for another Christiana program to get back to us, so hopefully we'll get a connection there.
Did we reach out to like a car seat? I know Nemours and Christiana both do car seats.
Okay, I'll double check. That's a great.
I don't have any contacts with it.
The Moores should have gotten some stuff because,
They did.
our stuff, because they were there last year.
Okay.
Um,
I think the bridge police used to do car seats too.
Like DRBA.
Down bridge, yeah.
I know it's like the certification is really tedious, so a lot of people don't do it anymore.
Makes sense.
what, the certification to be allowed to do it?
Yes. There's a lot of upkeep with it, so a lot of people that used to do it, they stopped doing it.
That's fine. Yeah, we definitely reached out to Nemours and Christiana, for various methods.
Yeah.
I'll make sure that we reach out for the car seat, because that's a great point.
And that's like a nice like demographic. 'Cause I feel like we have a lot for like the older
Older.
population.
Yeah, exactly. I can tell you the list of who we already have confirmed. We have Uphill Benefits Group, Pause for People, DHSS Division of Public Health, Introspection Counseling Center, Epilepsy Foundation of Delaware, Harmony Financial, Society of St. Vincent de Paul, Blood Bank of Delmarva, the Brenda and Wesley Charity for Hope and Education, the Cancer Support Community, Delaware, Sean's House, Denrac Air Quality, Walgreens, National Alliance on Mental Illness in Delaware, Delaware Solid Waste, Progressive Dental Arts, and M&T Bank. And then we have a couple others who have emailed us back and said that they're interested, but they haven't like filled out the form. So the list I just read is the 100% confirmed list.
It's pretty good.
Walgreens are doing immunizations.
They will be, yeah. We know they're definitely gonna do flu. We're not sure about anything else, but you mentioning the measles reminded me that I should request that from them. So I'll reach out to them about that.
Or maybe the more something.
Yeah. And COVID, I would think
Yeah,
they have them. To be an updated one coming out, but I haven't heard anything about it. Have you?
I just know
Maybe
it's
whooping
supposed to come
cough
out.
also.
Yeah.
okay.
But no, I
Should be
haven't,
like
I
pertussis.
don't have a date or anything. Haven't heard.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I suggested whooping cough also.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, can definitely ask them for that. I know last year they did COVID, but remember the regulations had changed and it was only like medical necessity or age at that point. So I wonder if maybe they didn't mention it. 'Cause some other regulation changed. I don't know, but we're checking in on that with them. I know that Megan, our summer fellow, has handed out our flyers to like all of the businesses on Delaware Street, and then she's gonna hand them out to other businesses in town, like Walgreens and the businesses in that strip, and then the Garrison Deli and just
I
other.
think she put some flyers on the community table for the farmers, for the weekly farmers market on the
Yes.
green too, right?
Yes, I think so.
And she did a big board that's, it was out front the
Yes.
other day,
Oh, okay.
advertising
I saw
it. And then there was one for the
Rainbow.
rain barrels too, yeah. She's a go-getter,
She is. She's great.
yeah,
Big help.
yeah. That pretty much it for
That's pretty
now?
much it. Yes, thank you.
Okay, proposed date for the health fair in 2027. I know we talked about that. And I think it's in April, but
I think it was in April. I just remember.
it was after Easter.
Mhm.
And I don't have my phone with me, so much for that. I think it was the 20-something.
Yeah, we have two potential dates,
24th.
April 17th and April 24th.
And the fire hall was available both those days, right?
I believe so.
They do, stuff, you know, they do some things in the spring.
Oh, we have a bingo, we have other like various. The bingo is like the one big thing. I don't know what day the ladies have picked for that. But we always have various things that come up.
But that's in the evening, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he said, both of those dates were good potential dates. That was back in June, so.
It's in the evening, but it's an all day set.
Oh, okay.
Mopping the floors, like it's a whole.
So thing. So I think we should nail one of those dates down now, don't
Yeah.
you?
And then put it on that,
Then it could be on the calendar too.
Yeah, and then if they, select that they're interested on that form, then we can do, more outreach to say you selected this, are you still interested, get them signed up early.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of them like sign up for events 6 months in advance at least, so.
And if we have the date, could we also put it on the information that we're sending out in the second wave, the
Yeah,
reminder that?
Mhm.
Or like if you can't make this one.
yeah,
or
sign up
if you
for
make-
that,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because we're not gonna have an intern, right? In April,
yeah, typically not.
yeah. Any thoughts on the 17th or the 24th?
Which does make a difference. Is it before or after Easter?
After,
After.
like,
Two-
1, 2, the 17th is 3 Saturdays after Easter.
I think we should go with the 24th.
Just from a weather perspective.
Yeah.
It might be a little warmer,
Hopefully,
maybe not as wet.
yeah.
You can usually depend on every weekend in the spring to be.
Well, you do,
Yeah.
yeah, the May market, it always rains.
That's right.
So you
Yeah,
don't want it,
you're right.
Okay,
24th is fine.
Mhm.
let's call it the 24th. Thank you. And I was reminded when I sent the agenda in that I hadn't put in about an additional meeting date before the health fair, but we did do that last year. And I think it's a good idea. So we need to take a look at that, either real late August or early September.
Yeah.
Probably early September.
Yeah, so, the first full week of September, the 7th, 8th, and 10th, we have 3 meetings that week.
Would a virtual one work, or do we need to be in person?
We can do virtual. It just might be difficult
Yeah.
with all of that going. So maybe the first week, starting with like the 1st through the 3rd. 1st is a Tuesday. Because there are no meetings that week, and then I just don't know all of your availability, and then that gives us 2 weeks in addition, additional time to prep for the event.
Right. But we need to know who's gonna do what, who's gonna pick up stuff from
Yeah,
here and there and that kind of thing, so, it's a Tuesday?
the 1st is.
Yes.
Mhm.
Does that have to be at night?
No.
Well,
Yeah.
do you make a
Yeah,
daytime?
I
do work
thought
on-
it was virtual,
Oh,
maybe like lunchtime.
You can do that. Would that work for, no,
I can do that.
you can, okay. So you want to do September 1st at noon? Does that work for you, Jackie?
It's a little garbled. So I think you said September 1st at noon?
Yes,
Okay.
Virtual.
virtually. You can join via Zoom just like this.
And that's on a Tuesday, yeah?
Yep.
All right.
is the whole thing gonna be virtual, or can we
So we
choose to?
have to have an anchor location, so I'll just make the anchor location my office. So if anyone does want to show up, it'll be posted as, my office, but you are all welcome to attend virtually, or you
Okay.
can come, it's whatever you prefer.
Okay, sounds good.
Mhm.
12 to 1
Yes.
is the plan.
Maybe we
Yes.
could do that other meeting at the same time for the time. For the
Oh, okay.
go-to person.
Brian Mataway has joined the meeting.
Hi, Mr. Mataway.
Hello, good evening. How are you all doing? I'm sorry I couldn't make it from work, but I wanted to be here in whatever way I could be.
Glad you could join us.
Always happy to see you, Brian. We just finished talking about the health fair. Antonina reported we've got like 17 signed up already. And I know you met with the senior center, Natalie at the senior center, and somebody from the blood bank to look at the space at the senior center.
Is he still there?
He's here.
Sorry about that. Yes, I was on mute. That is correct. This morning, I met with Natalie, who was very kind and a welcoming host, along with Gia Rivera from the Blood Bank of Delmarva, and they are set to be on board physically taking blood donations on the 19th inside the building. Unfortunately, their blood mobile is going to be in use in other locations, but the senior center was nice enough to allow people to donate physically inside.
That's great. I think it might work out well. And if we do get a glut of people, that'll give us more space outside.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And then there were a couple other things that I just wanted to highlight for you all, but we'll be sure to circulate it via email. The Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition is going to be doing another 10-week free clinic or classes at the library. It's going to start August the 31st, and it's going to go through November the 2nd. It's going to be at 5:30. It's going to be 30 minutes of exercise and 30 minutes of nutrition, counseling, classes, education. And
This
then,
for people who have had breast cancer?
it is certainly for that segment, but people who are maybe affected in other ways in terms of family members, et cetera, it is not exclusive to breast cancer survivors or even women.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And then secondly, I know Antonina went through and highlighted a number of the different vendors, companies, et cetera, but I did want you all to know that I'm excited to confirm that two great organizations that can help us get more information around environmental justice are going to participate, and that's DENREC in regards to their air quality division, and also Delaware, the Delaware Waste Organization, Solid Waste, excuse me, Delaware Solid Waste. They have also confirmed that they're going to be in attendance to share some good information.
Okay, thank you. You don't have that?
Yeah,
Oh, you did
I
have
do
them?
have them. Mhm.
Okay,
Both of them, yeah.
great.
Thanks, Brian. I did want to also mention, I know Andrew Zelt came to, I don't know, was it the April meeting?
Who?
Andrew Zelt, to talk about the Newcastle Community Partnership. And he mentioned potentially doing some outreach on behalf of the partnership to include a lot of our local city organizations, like our SAFA, the different church congregations and those organizations. So I'll let you know the updates on that once I have that,
Oh, okay.
in terms of their participation.
So they're still considering it?
Yeah, they would like to,
Okay,
but once they're registered, I'll let you know.
okay. Okay, so will we be looking at them more as just another vendor or?
Probably, yeah.
Good. All right, so it looks like we have come to the end of the new business. Is there any general discussion? Anybody have anything else for the good of the community here? I just have one thing, back to the communicable disease update. The other thing that has reared its head this summer again is West Nile virus. They've had more West Nile, so far this year than they had last year. It looks like they think it rotates on a like every 3-year kind of wave. So just another insect related.
Mosquito borne illness,
Yeah.
yes. So if we don't have enough.
Right. And we've already passed the number, I don't remember the exact numbers, but last year, the total number that we had for the year, we've now already passed that as of the end of July. We're like 100 over it already for measles.
Oh, measles.
Yeah. So, not good. We will probably lose our status as
Eradicated.
as a place where measles has been eradicated because it's clearly getting to the point where it's endemic. So if there is nothing else for general discussion and there's no public, so there's no public comments.
Just a comment?
Yes,
Do people know how communicable measles is?
how what?
Communicable, it's extremely communicable.
Measles.
Measles.
Oh, it's terribly, that's, yeah.
It's one of the worst.
Yeah. Oh, that went right in a hole. You okay?
I am. Fine.
Shift the chair over, don't go near that area. You're right.
Yes. I could have been the number.
It can be present hours after someone leaves the room who has measles.
Wow.
And is that on surfaces or in the air or
In the air.
both? In the air.
It can be on surfaces, but mostly it's through
It's
the
airborne.
air. It's airborne.
That's why somebody with measles just walking through an airport can
Oh, yeah.
be a nightmare.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And even worse than when they get on a plane. But most of the measles cases that we've had have not been from overseas travel. Most of it is homegrown. You know, there's always a small percentage that people pick up when they're traveling, but for the most part, they're catching it in their own communities.
And most of them are unvaccinated.
The bulk of them are
Are
unvaccinated,
unvaccinated.
yes. So you'll tend to find the outbreaks in areas where there are more unvaccinated people.
And that's a problem for the schools.
Yes,
Plus, 2 vaccines are required. Measles.
to really get good immunity.
Yes. So now they vaccinate the children when they're little. But there were a number of years initially where there was only one vaccine and the second one had to be given later in time. And I don't know if people realize that or not. That their childhood immunity might not last. And anyone born before 1957 is considered immune. Because it was so widespread that just about everyone.
I know.
got it.
Because there's something good about it.
Some value in being born before 1957, yay.
I always remember in school, we had to do the little sugar cakes, polio, or
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
They don't do the
They
sugar
don't
cakes
do that.
anymore. And you guys aren't safe, right?
Oh, we're back. I'm sure you are too.
They did all kinds of things. My daughter was allergic to shots and she had to get a quarter of a shot every time. Do you know how long it took me to get her shot?
Oh, boy. Yeah.
You know, it was painful.
It's even worse now because there's more shots.
So,
They certainly have tried to combine them when they can, but
Yeah, they've tried.
the problem with that is if you have a reaction to it, you don't know which one caused the reaction.
You're stuck.
yeah, the DPT was killing. Yeah. She had pneumonia in like a day.
All right. I will entertain a motion to adjourn. Oh, I'm sorry, one other thing, just so you know, you were all given one of these, it is updated, Jackie's reappointment and is on here. And there are 2 of us who are due end in September. So we'll need to decide whether we're gonna re-up or not. You're one of them, I'm the other one. So, I forgot to mention that. That's why we gave that to you, so that you have an updated one. Well, one year they didn't, they just re-upped me and I didn't know about it till I read about it in the weekly. So now I am aware to make sure that, that doesn't happen again. So now I'll entertain.
Second,
Thank you. All in favor?
I.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And when do we, okay, when I have our next meeting is, well,